lunch in the Jewish community. I won't tell on the bros for the immunity. Can't beat them, that shit ain't gon' ruin me. I'm the only one now let outdo me. I got hoes by the crew tryna do me. My life like a movie, get hit in the water.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Ivory, and I'm back like I never left with another hair tutorial. And this was a highly requested tutorial via my Instagram story. This is going to be a hybrid install. We're doing a sew-in in the back, tape-ins in the front. And as you can see, we're starting off with a short blunt cut bob on her natural hair. So pay attention to how I blend her extensions in to the point where you will not be able to see that bob at all.
It be so much stuff that come with like doing that content that you just figure out like as you go.
Yeah, now I'm thinking I gotta buy a computer or something because I don't want to have to keep editing on my phone.
Yeah, I love editing on the iPad though because I think it's really hard editing on the computer. Really? Like I did it once, and it took me like way longer than it would have if I was just doing it on my iPad. Cause it's like they got way more like technology and stuff on.
Yeah, cause they be having like the desktop version.
Yeah, they got like way more stuff on like. How's your classes been going?
Really good. The last one, not a whole lot of people came. 2 people did not show up. I was saying, what the fuck? Why would y'all not come? And then, okay, y'all. So this is me just braiding down her back half, and I did leave out her perimeter around her neckline and everything, so she's able to put her hair up in a ponytail. And her braids are bigger because she hates the small ones.
They really is selling the furnitures and shit for 21.
The furniture?
Girl, like the little racks and shit.
What?
Like, everything. I went to Forever 21 yesterday, girl.
What?
I was appalled. I said, what the fuck?
That's sad. So I wonder what they're about to replace it with, though. Wow, that's sad.
The racks.
Good morning. Who you here for? Makeup. Probably not. We don't got no makeup artist in here.
Okay.
It's probably either. Yeah, it might be down there. You the one beauty? Yeah, she over there. I forgot which suite it is though. I ain't even gonna lie. She raw. She is so raw at her makeup. She did my makeup for a concert and a couple of my photo shoots, and it's been 10 out of 10 every single time I went to her. I'm only using 2 bundles for the back. This is 22 inches. I'm not sure where she got this hair from, but this is some good hair. Okay, this hair was real full. Okay, now here we go. Time to sew in these tracks. One thing I noticed the other day, I really start all of my sew-ins on the right side. I don't know what's that about, but here I am starting on the right side again. The sewing part is kind of self-explanatory, so I did speed it up a little bit so that you guys can see the placement. I'm literally going back and forth. Now we're at the top, and this is where it gets a little tricky, but it's not really that tricky. Just don't think that hard. You're still going back and forth all the way to the top. And one thing I wanted to point out is that I am double knotting every single time that I go through the track. And this is what honestly sets my installs apart from a whole lot of people, because a lot of people go through one time and they secure it at the end. And I get it. Like, you trying to get done quickly. You trying to hurry up and get to your next client. But I need these installs to last. And that's exactly what they do. My clients put their hair up in ponytails. They work out. They do a lot. So I need this to last. Double knot them knots. Okay? Thank you. Okay, so now that the back half of her head is done, you can see I'm just combing it out, and you can still see where her bob is at. Look real close, you can see that line, but that's okay. Just stick to the end. Stick with me. So here I am just adding in the tape ends in the front. She brought in 3 bundles of tapes, which is 60 pieces, but we didn't use all 60 pieces. I believe we used about 50, 55, something like that. And I don't know if you know, but Shay just released her lip gloss. Y'all just saw her put that on. Make sure y'all run to her website and go buy that lip gloss, okay? I know she got the clear one, and I think 2 or 3 other lip combinations, but go head over to that website right now. And for y'all who don't know, Shay is the one who really got me doing all these tape ends in the first place. I will never forget, I was in cosmetology school, and she literally was like, girl, I don't care if you know how to do them or not. Like, you're about to start practicing on me. And literally, y'all, it's been up from there. I remember I only knew how to do a middle part at first. It took me a minute to figure out how to do the versatile parting. But when I tell you I got it down packed now, like, you can part this on both sides. You could do a middle part, half up, half down, a ponytail, whatever. But the only thing that I will say about this specific hybrid style is that this style is not for everybody. If you do not have a full perimeter of hair, this will not work out. And honestly, that's why I took it off of my booking site, because for one, not a lot of people was booking it, and for two, the people that was booking it were not good candidates for this. A lot of people was getting mixed up thinking that this is a protective hairstyle. Just because the sew-in is in the back does not make this a protective hairstyle. Literally half of your head is leave out. So if your hair is not healthy, just in a way that you will wear it for a silk press, you cannot add tape ends onto your natural hair if it's not in a healthy state. Now, as I'm working my way up to the front, you're able to see more closely exactly how I bricklay my tape end sandwiches. And honestly, bricklaying them is the only way to do it. If you lay your tapes one on top of another, it's not gonna blend seamlessly. So my first row of tapes was just 2 tapes closest to her middle part, and then I do 1 tape literally right in the middle of those 2 tapes, and then you're gonna see that I go back in and I do 2 tapes right after this one. And when I tell you, this makes everything look so natural when you flip it from a side part to a middle part. And please be sure not to place the tape ends too far back toward the crown area, because that will cause problems when you flip it over to a side part. That tape end will show. So make sure it's close enough to the hairline, but not too close to the hairline to the point where it'll be pulling on her edges. And this tool that I'm using, it's not heated or anything. It's literally like some pliers. I call them pliers, but I know they're not called pliers. They're found on Amazon. I'm not sure really what's going on with my Amazon account right now, but eventually I am going to link all of this stuff in my bio so y'all can just grab it. Because I also got to link that blow dryer that I just bought. I don't know if y'all follow my Instagram, but I just bought a stand-up blow dryer so that my clients don't have to hold the blow dryer when I'm doing their edges. But yeah, here are the tape ends, fully installed, 2 bundles before the cut, y'all. Not too much, because I know you can still see the bob. But what I really want y'all to pay attention to is how I'm about to flip this hair. Do you see how easily I went from a middle part to a side part? On a bob though. Y'all saw exactly where we started at. And look at how seamless this is looking. We didn't even get to cutting.
I put the blame on me for giving you chances to chance. I love you can't stand, and I try to be strong, but how much can I put your words on?
I apologize in advance because I just got this camera and I'm still trying to figure out my angles when I need to scoot back, and this was one of those times I needed to scoot back for real. But just stick with me, y'all. We just cutting some light layers. We are not doing heavy layers because she plans on reusing these tape ends. And make sure y'all are asking y'all clients if they want light layers or heavy layers, because people do not want to buy new hair every time they got to get their hair done. And y'all need to communicate, be on the same page. You don't want your clients surprised. Like, everybody don't want those heavy layers. Even though they're super cute, they don't want them. Now here I am pulling the hair out at about 90 degrees. If I was doing heavy layers, I would have pulled it all the way up 180 degrees. If you need to learn how to do any hair cutting, go ahead and book a one-on-one. But now we're to the curling part. And this is my favorite part. The curls really bring together the whole hairstyle. And I really think it's safe to say body curls is where it's at. Like, that loose bed hair is what the girls love. So that's what I've been giving them. But recently I just learned a new technique for beach curls, and I'm ready for y'all to get more of those. Anyway though, make sure y'all pinning y'all curls up. There is no way that you're curling and not pinning them up unless you're doing a silk press or a hairstyle that's 16 inches or less. Another thing that's really gonna help your curls come out real bomb, get this extended curler. Before, I had my Babyliss curlers and I love them. Nothing against Babyliss, but these extended curlers are bomb.com, and you'll get done curling so much faster.
I keep trying for you. I gave you all of the love I got. I gave you more than I could give. Gave you love. I gave you all that I have.
So here is our final result. It came out so perfect, y'all. Like, I literally wanted to cry. Please let me know what y'all think in the comments. What hairstyles do y'all want to see next? I really wish I could have got more videos of the finishing product, but I pressed the button, thought I was recording, and I wasn't. So I'll make sure that doesn't happen next time. But if you are interested in booking a one-on-one class with me for either a sew-in or a tape-in install, please do not hesitate to reach out. I'll see y'all next time.
Just every because you like my accent. It's the way that I talk my shit.